From the dungeons of Morningstar, my name's Stretch.
And I'm Clint, and this is Prevailing Strange.
Welcome back, guys, to our Week in Review, a segment of Prevailing Strange where Clint and I get to talk about some of the content that we've checked out this week.
Guys, if you like the news that we're sharing, or you like the jokes we're telling, share them around to your friends. Share them around to your friends. Share them around to your friends. We're cool, I promise.
What have you checked out, buddy?
Well, today it was my dear friend Ali's birthday. She turned 48. I don't think she did. She just looks 48. But she chose to watch Lord of the Rings, the extended version. I also watched other stuff that was better.
Fuck off.
Look, their movies were beautiful. They looked fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
They were shit.
No.
I'm doing, if you've seen the back piece I'm doing.
No.
Oh, god damn. I'm doing this back piece on this absolute fucking hapless arsehole. He's a good mate of mine. His name's Reese.
Oh, no, I did. I haven't seen the actual picture. I saw the
That's shit.
No, that's fucking sick.
It's not.
It is.
So gay.
I saw the concept or the layover that you did.
Way better.
That's cool.
So I watched Lord of the Rings all day today because the first one went for 3 hours plus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So I think we got to the battle because, the Ents just knocked down the dam.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at the battle. So I'll have to fucking finish watching it tomorrow. Because that's what I do. I've got some sort of fucked up bit in my brain where I can't finish something. I have to finish it.
That's why I don't put TV on when I go to bed.
Well, it's even because when I put the TV on to go to bed, I just follow it through the next night.
No. No, I got to stay up and watch whatever's on.
No, when I go to sleep, it's because I'm unconscious.
No.
I don't just go, I'll close my eyes now.
I'd come into bed and Steph would be watching, or the TV would be on, and it'd be like Pride and Prejudice. And how many times did I sit and watch the end of that before I turned the TV off? Fucking hate that movie, but I watched it anyway because I'm that type of person.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm terrible. What have you been watching, fella?
So episode, is it 5 or 6 of Welcome to Derry, the latest one? 6.
Yes, sir. Sins of the Father.
Mm-hmm. Watch that. Still enjoying it.
I'm really liking where they're taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. In the movie, the remake that they just made, you know how Beverly Marsh goes to the house of that old croon and she comes out and she transforms into that dead person?
Yeah.
She was in the latest episode. When her name is Mrs. Kirsch. So when she goes upstairs and that's Pennywise's daughter, dude.
Oh, it is too.
Fucking snap. They're tying this shit up.
Yeah, nice.
So
I like that.
When Beverly Marsh goes to that house, you just think it's some haunted old croon. No, that's Pennywise's daughter, or
the daughter of the image that he's
that he's used.
Yep.
Because you see when she's at that door and he's like, "Hey there, darling, time's now," and then he's just feeding on a child.
Oh yeah, the sound of it behind the door.
Yeah, and then she's dressing up as him and shit and going down in the tunnels. Creepy as fuck. Some super sick imagery in it. Graphic.
Yep.
Super graphic.
So we see what happened to Dick Halloran. He's letting the dead things out that he kept in his box.
Yeah, I'm loving that they're sort of, you're not having to wait until another season and they bring a call back. They sort of explain it in the next episode. So you've got that whole. They're doing well because they're getting people talking about it and they're getting people that are conversing about, I wonder what this could be. And then they're solving it the next week.
Yep.
So you're getting questions and answers and they're sort of getting everybody to do their cross-promotion for them because everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you want when they're releasing weekly.
Yep.
You want that gratification for the next episode. Yeah.
And that's the thing with the way Stranger Things has done their last season. It's been 3 years since Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's wild, isn't it?
That's a big break. And everyone's like, oh, what's happened to these kids? No, dickhead. You're on season 5, and there's been 3 years between 4 and 5.
Yeah.
So you've got 14-year-old kids that have aged 8 years say, yeah, of course they're getting older.
Yeah.
You fucking moron. Everyone's like, oh, kids in Hollywood grow up faster. No, not at all. It's just that you're getting...
It's your perception.
Yeah, you're getting a year and a half of their work
Yep.
in 2 days, and then you got to wait another 2 years, a year, 3 years for the next episode.
Yep.
So, yeah, these kids are out having kids now. They're having kids of their own. Millie Bobby Brown's just had a kid and she got married and blah, blah, blah. It's, yeah, everyone's like, oh, why they grow up so old in a year? Well, they haven't. Yes, it's been a year in the show, but it's, yeah. But this is the whole, I liked the visuals of Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
I'm loving the visuals, especially that black and grey scene in Welcome to Derry, like when she's feeding the kid to Pennywise.
With the red balloon.
Yeah. Just the little pops of colour here and there. It's getting me. And I'm liking the weekly release because it's giving me something to look forward to for a bit longer.
Yeah, I think we need weekly releases. So, you know, I mean, as much as I do love binging something.
I love a binge.
Yeah, it's doing something to people's brains.
Really is, dude. And that's the thing. That no one's got patience these days. They want it now. They want it now. They want it now.
There was like an article I saw, pardon me, talking about games these days compared to the games in the 90s. And they're talking about how games these days is all instant gratification, buying skins and stuff like that. Where back in the day, you used to have to
play through.
And if you fucked up, you'd play it again. And you'd play it again. And it'd be a linear thing until you get past that point.
Yep.
Where now you got auto saves and, you know, and then it gives you hints and...
Back in the day, man, how long did you used to sit down and play like 007 or you used to play Sonic, Mario Brothers, where you got 3 lives, and if you lost them, mate, you went all the way back to the start, fella.
The Sega Master System, the inbuilt game, Alex the Kid, I never finished it.
Fucking hell.
Do you know how many times I tried to fucking finish that game?
Sing the theme for me.
I couldn't.
Do. Come on.
No.
Do you even know the sound when they're doing the Rochambeau?
No, oh, man, I couldn't remember the theme. No.
Wow. You're so fucking lame.
Sing it.
Did you ever play Wonder Boy?
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Good.
Yeah, great game. Castlevania. The original Castlevania.
Now I've got fucking Mario Brothers stuck in my head.
Oh, man, like, it's there, but I couldn't pick up the
Fucking hell, I can't get it.
Yeah, I can remember, like, fucking mashing those fucking buttons trying to get through. Yeah.
I loved Alex Kidd. I thought it was good.
Yeah, great game.
But yeah, these days, man, you've got the save, you've got the
tutorials. Like, man, you didn't have tutorials on fucking. You just had to figure it out.
No, you did. You had remember he had your video game magazines and the hotlines in the back. You used to be able to call up that were $5 a goddamn minute.
Yeah, well, that's the difference. You used to have to fucking buy a magazine to learn to play the game.
Buy a magazine,
figure it out
get in trouble if your parents were running the phone bill up. Our phone bill's $500 this month.
Yeah.
Dude, 100%. What have you been watching and what else are you watching?
Listen, I haven't done a whole lot this week, so it was it. I watched Age of Disclosure.
Never heard of it.
The latest UAP documentary.
The one that you had to rent for $38.
Had to rent for $38, yeah. Fuck me, man. Like,
had to rent tar.
Yeah. What? That's fucking exorbitant, man.
$38 for a rental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or was it $30 and $38 to buy it?
It's still ridiculous.
Ridiculous, man.
Thoughts on it?
Very interesting.
Yeah?
Oh, man. So they had, I think it was in the 20s of people, whistleblowers, all from across, like, intelligence community, Air Force, Navy, fucking Army, senators and stuff like that, who have all came on to give information to this whole fucking proceedings and stuff. It was mainly around that UAP committee, that hearing that they had for the Senate after it was snuck into the coronavirus fucking bill, that they would kind of, do this whole kind of committee. So it was the pilot that followed the Tic Tac.
Right.
He was
Fravor.
Yep. He was one of them on the panel, and there was two other dudes. I forget what their names were, but like one of them was one that has said when asked that they've retrieved live, well not live, but like what do they call
Specimens.
it? Biological remnants or whatever that were unhuman. So like all these guys are still under oath or like still kind of constrained by their kind of clearances and stuff, but were able to say enough that you get a kind of picture across all these.
Dude, that's fascinating as shit.
It's it's quite compelling and quite interesting, and the way that they kind of talk about, like I would like to know like if this is legit, because it's fucking pretty wild what they're saying.
Well, that Fravor, he's a fucking career man.
Oh yeah,
in the
like
Navy,
these dudes are
he's a
decorated.
general.
Like yeah,
He's a fucking general.
and they're coming out and saying what they've seen. And
Yeah. But
yeah,
that's
you got people in government asking the questions now, which is crazy. Like you got to trust that these people are telling the truth, and if all of them are telling the truth, or even half of them are telling the truth, tell us more.
Well, that's the thing. It's either all of them or none of them are telling the truth.
Well, there was one guy, he worked at a university and he had to do with like blood works and stuff like that, and it was to do with people who had come into contact with these craft, and the kind of how they got sick and stuff and from it, and
from radiation and shit.
From whatever, well, not specifically radiation, but whatever these things are driven by or running on. Just fucking weird technologies.
Dude, the what's his name? Corbell.
Jeremy Corbell.
Yeah, Jeremy Corbell done like the way he talks, it sort of annoys me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But when Bob Lazar talks, I listen.
Yeah.
That guy's story has not changed in 30 years, bro.
No. So
longer than that.
Yeah. So Lazar talks about how the fact that there's no kind of power source for him. And then these guys talk about how all these craft, they see like a sphere around them, and they're talking about how they have like anti-gravity kind of capabilities, and how they're fucking turning on a dime and it would scramble a fucking human being if they were in there and stuff like that. And they're talking about things that we have kind of begun to replicate, first in theory and then in little bits of the warp drive.
Yep.
And how they fucking disperse space, but before and after the craft to push it around and shit. And how it's slowly becoming a reality. It's no longer science fiction. But the main thing that holds it back is like the power consumption to kind of do it. It's like phenomenal. And they're talking about how one of them had done the numbers on what it would take to kind of replicate the movements of these things. And they're saying it would take like a full day's worth of the continental US's power grid to do it. And these craft are doing it.
Yeah, right.
So then they're talking about like quantum entanglement and shit like that. And oh man, it all sounds pretty interesting.
Now this come out after that UAP was hit by that Hellfire missile, wasn't it? Did this come out after that or prior?
After that, but it's not involved in.
It doesn't have any of that story in it?
No.
So when that actually happened, dude, and the way that it was almost instantly able to correct its own trajectory after being hit by a Hellfire rocket is ridiculous.
Yep.
The fact that this rocket just bounced off and it kept going, come on, man.
So the way they talk about this, the warp technology, the way it is, it doesn't have like a thrust or any emissions or exhaust or anything like that, because it's just manipulating the space around them. They're talking about that's why they're able to travel from space into atmosphere, into water, because it's basically not taking in
the viscosity of what's around it. It's just creating its own little bubble.
It's in its own kind of world or whatever. It's
incredible,
fucking
isn't it?
wild. But yeah, pretty cool what they fucking talk about in this.
I might have to watch that. What's it called?
Age of Disclosure. So it's basically from 2020 to 2025 and what all the stuff that's kind of come out and how there's a dude, I forget what his name is, he's like the main dude and he's got a little goatee, kind of no neck. He used to work for the government and like the military and stuff like that and they tasked him in a certain branch to create this ATIP, which was like they were looking into UAPs and stuff like that within the Air Force and the Navy and shit. And through working on that for a period of time, he's said that there's a legacy program that kind of they've discovered is operating through the intelligence community and that is another step above them and has been running longer since Roswell and has all the information, but they wouldn't kind of cross information and these guys were trying to shut them down. And they're talking about how, you know, you got all these figureheads of like the CIA, the FBI, you got the presidents and all that. You think they're going to know all the information. They're like, no, these guys come in and out of power all the time.
They're not going to know nothing.
Like maybe 30 years back kind of gave the tick to start that up, but he's long gone.
Dude, Independence Day was the whole thing of it.
It's the guys that are so many levels down that are career guys that stay in the one place for 30 years are the ones that are operating and without it gets to the point where all those who were higher up are no longer there.
Yeah,
they're just running in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's fucking nuts. Well, that was the thing. You can literally go to the Las Vegas airport and you can watch all these unnumbered, unbranded planes take off every morning and they land every afternoon and people get off and on with briefcases and suits and all that sort of shit. No one knows where they're going. They just leave of a morning and they come back. They leave in a private door. They come in a private door. And, it's...
So these guys were saying that the Navy's kind of giving out all this information. The Navy has their own Air Force, but they're not the Air Force. And how the Navy are saying that pretty much on every run, every practice, they're coming across something.
That's fucking nuts.
But the Air Force is keeping their mouth shut. Yet you got guys in the military that are saying that, you know, they're working on the nuclear bases and stuff, and they're getting buzzed by things that are turning off and on nuclear warheads that are kind of, they seem to be, you know, concentrating around these nuclear facilities.
How long did it go for? This doco?
It's about an hour and a half.
I might watch that tonight. I might watch that tonight, actually. I am definitely going to watch that tonight.
Yeah, it's really good.
I watched the second season of Sandman.
Right, yep. Didn't you watch that already?
No, I watched half of it, and then I watched the ending of it yesterday, and it is shit.
Oh, no.
So when that finished, I'm like, that is so fucking disappointing. Such a shit ending to an amazingly beautiful show. So I had to watch some Ted Lasso to get over it.
I did read a book this week. I haven't read anything for maybe a couple months. A book called A Short Stay in Hell. Pretty interesting book. It's only short. Only went for about 3 hours.
Fucking better than the book I've been listening to this week. I've been listening to fucking Dungeon Crawler Carl. 24 hours worth of story. I'm like 18 hours in.
No, I love it. I'm trying to worm my way back into listening to some books. Anyway, so this guy, the main protagonist person, whatever, he kind of comes to and he's in hell. But it's not kind of the hell that everybody else thinks of, like in Christianity and stuff like burning, internal suffering and stuff like that. Basically, he was a Mormon in real life.
Yeah.
And they said, and he's at like a table where they're kind of they're basically selecting different hells for each person.
Oh, fair thing.
Well, this is you. We've got one tailored for you. We've got one tailored for you. We've got one tailored for you. There's a dude on the end of the table. He's like, I was a Christian. I kind of did this. I did that. I gave money every week.
Here's a hell for you. You're going to be on your knees blowing a fucking priest.
They didn't say where he went, but they're like, oh yeah, no, you wrong God, pretty much. Turns out it was some kind of early version of Christianity that is like maybe 1,000 people in like the Middle East kind of do it. Anyway, so it was pretty funny that, well, you know, how do you know?
Don't tell people in hell that you're a Christian.
Yeah.
You're definitely getting a pineapple in the arse.
How do you know you've got the right religion in life? You know, whatever.
Right.
Anyway, so this guy's like, I was a Mormon. Turns out I was worshipping the wrong God. Anyway, they send him to a hell. It's pretty much the Library of Babel. And he's kind of, they're like, you know, the real God. He's not, or they are not a cruel God. Mm-hmm. You can get out of here. You just have a task to complete. And however long it takes you to complete, yeah, whatever. So he has to find his life story in these books. And it's pretty much like there's a divide between two walls of books, and every level has books. As far as the eye can see, left and right is books. And, it's just him spending eternity trying to find his story. And whether it's his story told from his perception or told from somebody else's perception, he doesn't know. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool little read.
I've wrote that down and I'm going to give that a raz because that sounds like something up my alley.
Yep.
Even though it's not sci-fi, but still, I like hell. And I'll watch Stranger Things, Volume 1.
Okay, don't spoil it for me. I haven't watched it yet.
Why?
House renovations.
It's very long.
Yeah, house renovations. The kids are sleeping in the lounge room. Fucking.
Oh yeah, he's doing your rooms, aren't you?
Yeah. So, been a hell week.
Yeah, you don't want to watch this with the kids.
Yeah.
It's great. That's all I can say. It's great. It's
the thing is, I probably won't be able to watch it this weekend either.
Great. It's so good, dude. I'm so loving this show again.
I've seen things.
Oh, there's so much I want to talk to you about.
No, I'm sorry. Like I've been meaning to watch it, but I've got to wait for Steph. And
fair. It's good. It really does. It really does hold up. Murray is just again the GOAT. He's going to die because you love him, so of course he's going to die. He hasn't died yet, but we all know that the nice guys always die in this show. Fuck, there's so much, literally nothing I can say about it because there's so many things that hold in.
I've seen a couple of things kind of on the socials like, oh, damn it.
I've come across some theories of the way it's going to end, and I hope that they're all wrong.
The fact that it's a D&D game this entire time?
No, because the Duffers have said that that's not going to be a thing, and they're not going to do the trope of it was all a dream, it was all a memory, and it was a D&D campaign.
Okay, good. Because that was the early on the theory, and they potentially were going to do that, but have steered away from that since then.
Yeah. Look, if this is a D&D campaign, it was fucking well written, man. But the theory I heard could have been good, but I don't think it's going to be. I think you just need to have it as a show.
Okay.
Don't flip the script on it right towards the end because you're going to Game of Thrones it. And we all know how I feel about Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But, sir, that's all I've watched except for another movie that you made me watch, which was...
And did you hear that, people? He said made him watch. That means he didn't like it.
Made me watch.
Yeah, so, I mean, I didn't actually get around to finishing it. Yeah, so it stars Michael Shannon, Joel Edgerton, Kirsten Dunst, Adam Driver.
Dude.
Big cast.
Great cast. One of the worst endings, apart from Game of Thrones, that I've ever seen. But look.
It was an interesting concept.
Great concept.
It's good performances from what I saw.
Yeah, it starts from the get-go. Look, it was a good movie up until it started. The idea was fantastic. I really did not enjoy this movie. Okay. It just didn't seem to have a point. There was it asked a shit ton of questions, didn't give me any answers whatsoever.
Yeah, it didn't resolve anything.
But I'm going to give you a quick finger bang of me notes. Oh, geez, religious white folks. Which, again, the religious white folks apparently had this kid for the whole thing. And then the father takes him away, and then you don't see you see the religious nut jobs probably one more time in the whole movie. It's fucking pointless. Okay. The things I would do for that Chevelle. Oh, my God. This car's sensational, although the movie is really hollow. The idea's there, but I felt nothing for any of the characters whatsoever. The ending came around so fast, and then bam, it was over. Honestly, I think it was such a weak 1.5 stars. The cast did nothing to elevate this very poor script. The cast was sensational. It's one of the very few times where I've actually liked Kirsten Dunst. I didn't even like her in Spider-Man. This is the thing. It's so convoluted. I can't even. You start, and I'll just pipe in.
He was the kid. Was the kid out of It?
He was, yeah. He was Richie.
Yeah.
Richie?
No, the
Richie.
The stutterer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took me a minute to figure out who he was and where I'd seen him before. Mm-hmm. I thought it was compelling enough to continue on. Like, what's this kid's powers? Like, why does it have powers and stuff like that? Yeah. Obviously, I never finished it to kind of be disappointed or let down like you were. It's funny. Shannon, what's his name? Michael Shannon. Oh, he grates me sometimes, but like in a good way.
Right.
Like he's not him personally, but he tends to play that character that is very kind of
melancholy.
Cold, grating, but like, yeah, you could tell that he was cult programmed in this.
Agreed.
Yeah. But yeah, he kind of felt very cold and distant from his son, which I mean, if the preacher or the reverend or whoever had kind of adopted him and he had to stand back and watch this entire time anyway, that kind of makes sense. There was a little bit of tension between him and Kirsten Dunst, which is the mother. Mm-hmm. But obviously that was kind of because she went away when they took the kid and he stayed by and watched. I mean, there was small parts of this that made sense. I was confused by Joel Edgerton's character to begin with. Like, where did he come from?
Yeah.
Then it's revealed he was a state trooper.
And old mate just rocks up at his place a couple of days prior and he's like, I need your help.
Shows him the light, which is, he had nothing to do with it before. It was obviously compelling enough to kind of get him involved, enough to shoot a fellow state trooper. It kind of makes sense why you got all these religious nuts that are trying to trace him. And I thought it was interesting that I'll still go back and finish watching this off because I want to know what the whole Adam Driver arc was and what his kind of conclusion is with it. Nothing. See, I thought he was an interesting character. I thought he might have played some little bit part in the ending. No, just the chase. Yeah, okay. No, that's disappointing. It looked like it was setting up for something. Didn't.
Now, look, if they showed us what people were seeing when they gazed into his eyes, why that other zealot that was there, and he's like, you know what, I just had to see it one more time. Mm-hmm. See what? A light?
Yeah, but then they show you the thing and you kind of let down. You know what I mean? I think you're like the outside observer, kind of like Adam Driver and like, why are they doing this thing? Why is it so compelling?
Yeah, but to explain why a cop would say, I'm going to throw everything, caution to the wind and break every law I know. Mm-hmm. And then the NSA agent goes, you know what, I'm going to sacrifice my entire career to break this kid out of a high security.
So he does break the kid out. Okay, he does have some kind of...
Oh, dude, that's halfway through the movie. That's not far out.
I stopped watching where they took the kid.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, it's like 2 minutes after that.
Yeah, okay.
There's so much... Oh, dude, the promise was there. It could have been incredible. The ending is he goes to another dimension and the people there are just of light. So they don't have bodies, it's just their light. Now, when he gets there, they just walk off. Like there's no explanation of what that is, where he is, how he done it, how he conjured that area. Were they the ones? Because he gets the coordinates and the date and time from a vision.
Yep.
Did they give him the vision? Was that just something that he had lodged in his brain? Was that them opening up a portal to bring him home? Or was it him opening up the portal to go home? Like, there's no...
Well, I think the whole thing is kind of an analogue for faith.
Well, yeah, my first thing is, oh, geez, religious white folk.
Yeah, so, I'm not religious, I don't get it. They're compelled by something that you know, might not be real, but like just because other people say it is or you witness a miracle, then you believe, like...
But like even Joel Edgerton's character says, he goes, I don't believe in anything, but I'm here for Elton till the end.
Mm-hmm.
So,
no, he said, you and me aren't anything, but I'm
oh,
here
that's
for
right,
Elton.
I'm here for Elton till the end, yeah.
And it turns out they were old friends from back in the day.
Before he went to the cult.
Yeah.
I really, 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 really wanted to like this. I really did, man. And I was looking for parts to like and that, but I think the end where that other dimension comes through into their realm is probably the best part about it. Just the visuals of it, the scale of it, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. It's never mentioned that it's they're a higher people, or they're a faith-based people, or science-based people, but everything that's in that other dimension is clearly science-based. And you've got these religious nutballs over here going, oh, no, it's faith-based. Fuck off. Science is well cooler.
Yeah, like I said, I can't rate this because I haven't watched the whole thing yet. But
I give it a 1.5 stars. Like I said earlier,
I'll watch it before I edit this, and I'll put my stars here.
When I said about Possum, that being a fucking hard movie, that wasn't a shit movie. It done exactly what it had to do.
Yeah.
It ticked every little box. Did you feel like your skin was crawling at sound? Yes. Visuals, make your skin crawl? Yes.
Yeah.
Were your skin crawling at the story? Yes. Skin crawl. Yeah, yep. This one ticks nothing. It starts flat out of the box. You're like, oh shit, they're getting chased. They've got this kid that's clearly his dad. They're bloody trying to protect him, blah, blah, blah. He's clearly got some sort of abilities. He's got to wear goggles, got to wear a head mask, he's blah, 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 blah. And then it drops off a cliff.
Well, next week I will give you kind of what I thought on the movie when I finish it. You've chosen a movie for us to
I
watch
really
next week?
have. It is called The Green Book.
The Green Book. Oh. With
Mahershala Ali.
And Aragon.
And Aragon, yeah.
Viggo Mortensen. Yeah,
So
I haven't seen that yet.
I think he plays like a mobster that's driving around a black musician.
I don't think he's a mobster. He's definitely like Italian or something. And yeah, he takes on the job for a musician.
Driving him around all these old haunts and that down in the south.
Down in the south where it's still kind of
very segregated.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've seen some clips of that, and it really, really two incredible actors.
100% strong.
Incredible actors. And yeah, I've seen some bits in it where really look good. So I thought that'll be my next watch.
Sounds good.
But that's all I've got for you, my friend. 1.5 stars for an absolutely abysmal movie.
I'm sorry. And thank you again for joining us this Wednesday for Week in Review.
Please, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Interact. Tell us some funny things. Tell us all your jokes. We'll laugh at them, I promise. I'll laugh at anything. Love, peace, and Chris.
Bye.